So because video is so important, let's talk about some quick tips on how to use video in your online marketing strategy. First, we're going to talk about all the different types of video content you can create for your business. And then how to choose the right video platform to share your content. And then wrap up with some quick tips for producing high quality video content, whether you are brand new to video or a seasoned pro. When it comes to creating the right type of video content, you need to first ask yourself, who is my audience? Who am I trying to connect with and eventually sell my product or service to? And when you can know who they are, then you can know what type of content will resonate with them. And we recommend testing. There may be one content that works now and a new type of content that works later on. And oftentimes your audience, even if you poll and ask them, they're not going to necessarily give you the answer that is 100% true. The data will tell you. The testing will tell you what types of content will work. So let's talk about a few samples. A talking head video, something like this one, where it's literally a head that's talking, delivering a message, is a very popular and common way to talk about your business, your product or service, and to deliver a message to help your audience. You could be sitting down like I am or standing up for this one. You can also do a screen share. A screen share is exactly as it sounds. You are sharing your screen and doing a tutorial and walkthrough of some kind of training, some kind of information that will be helpful to your audience. You may just have your voice and you're sharing your screen, or show an icon of yourself in the lower corners of the screen. Similar to screen share, a slide presentation is an effective way to deliver information. Slide presentations often come in the form of TED Talk style, webinar style, training styles that require more in-depth information, but we recommend keeping the information on each slide as simple as possible. Other types of videos range from TV to social media ads that require more moving pieces. Maybe there's a talking head, but there could be B-roll and other ways to deliver the message. Maybe it's an animation or motion graphic video that doesn't use a human, but uses animation and visual ways to communicate the message with or without a voiceover. You may also want to use a 3D video. Maybe you are a product company with an complex product to talk about. You can, with a CAD file, break apart the product and demonstrate how it works and how one can be successful in using it through a 3D interactive video. And there's a documentary style video. This involves a series of shots, both A-roll, so talking head interview style videos like this, and B-roll to deliver a more heartfelt yet less sales-driven message. It's very story-based and people-based messages. So when you know what type of video you want to focus on for your online marketing strategy, then put it into a series, a video series that lives on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, wherever your audience is spending their time. Speaking of your audience, you also need to ask yourself, where are they spending their time? What platform should I create content for, video content for? This is essential to an online digital marketing strategy because you need a platform to share your message to attract people and get them to your own platform, which is your website or app. So based on your audience, the answer may be YouTube, it may be LinkedIn, TikTok, Instagram, the list goes on. Maybe it's not on a social channel, maybe it's an investment on search, SEO, or email, maybe your channel that you can deliver video content through. Across every single channel, remember, have a video first digital marketing strategy. All right, let's talk about some quick tips when it comes to using video in your digital marketing strategy. If you're like me and most people, presenting a message, talking on video does not come naturally. You are often looking directly into a lens. You are not actually interacting with someone in the room with you. And with that, it can feel kind of awkward. So a quick tip to get past that awkwardness is one, just practice. But two, if you want to print off a picture of what your ideal audience looks like, put it above the lens. Or simply set a time, a place every single day, every single week or month that you're going to batch record videos. That way you can prepare yourself, get in your zone of presentation and actor readiness. So that way you can show up and be confident. Again, if you're like me, maybe some days you don't feel like having much interaction with the camera. That's okay. And that's why setting apart time to batch film and batch record your content is a great way to get in that mindset and that readiness. When it comes to recording, focus on 3 key areas. your camera, your lighting, and your audio. Having a camera ready to go is incredible. Always set up or easy to access. Oftentimes that begins with your phone or a more professional camera like the one I'm using. And when you can have that set up, then you can hit record as easy as possible, and that no longer becomes a barrier to video creation. Then lighting. You want to have a nice softbox or window light, which I have both right now, that is shedding light on my face. So that way my face and the message I'm sharing becomes the center point of this video. Then you want to make sure you invest in a high quality microphone for your audio. So that way people can actually hear the message you are sharing. For this equipment, I'll have recommendations and resources down below that you can learn more about. And whether you are pre-recording a video that will be edited and then published later on, that way you can fix all of the mistakes and mishaps. And an important tip is to always practice before you hit record. It may be right before you go live on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, LinkedIn, or you may be pre-recording a video that will be edited and published later to fix any mistakes. In both cases, you need to have the proper energy ready to go so that way you can show up confidently to present your message. And with that preparation and practice, write down your notes, whether it's an outline form or you're literally using a teleprompter word for word to read what you're going to present. That way you can avoid any rambling or incoherent parts that I have definitely fell trap into when it comes to knowing what you're going to say when you hit that big red button to record. So again, when it comes to your online marketing strategy, invest in video first. When you commit video first, you can repurpose that video, cut it up into blogs, podcasts, social posts, and other ways to get your message out to more people. There are many other creative ways to use video in your marketing strategy, and we'll have more resources about that down below. When you're ready to take video and invest it into your digital marketing strategy for your business, then visit videosupply.com to get started. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.